And I said, see it in your mind, trust that, have what it takes inside, 'cause you can make it too. If not says who, yeah, you can make it too. If not says who, you can make it.
Alright, we're back with another show vlog. I feel like we were just here. Probably because we were. The last video I did was a show vlog. 2 back-to-back show weekends, woohoo. How fun. Thankfully, most everything's packed already. All I gotta do is pack my saddles and a couple other things and make Ten's feet and we're done. So let's go make his feet now and get that over with. Really? That was aggressive. Okay. Let's make Ten's feed bags. I got Zeke a new fly mask. Hi, babies! What are we doing? What are you doing? Hi, handsome. You ready to go to show? Yeah. Oh my God, Arrow, hush. All right. Let's get the fight back. Hi, handsome. Hi, Zickers. Oh, so handsome. Okay. That. Okay. Here. Oh my goodness. Him. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Was him Outlast. Oh, what a good boy. He's like, oh, I gotta get your allergy meds too. Gotta refill those. While I'm in here, let's grab a hay bag. Oh, you're so handsome. Let me scooch past real quick. It was not a flattering angle for me. Okay, put this hay back in. I gotta get a bale of hay and then finish packing up, and then we're done. Alright, let's pull up. These hay bags are the absolute best hay bags known to mankind. Here, let me put you down. So these are called nag bags. They're from Canada. And they are so good. So good. They've got like this little thicker edge here that you can, that you hook the thing onto, and it's great. I have 3. I need a ripped one. They give you like replacement things to fix like the holes that they create, but I don't know. I was just kind of like, it is what it is. But they're like 70 bucks a piece. Okay, let me get a bale of hay and then we'll go from there. Look how handsome you are on your Plymouth. I know you don't like it. That's probably gonna be off in like, I don't know, an hour, maybe tops. He's a good man. He's already trying to get it off. You know there's a hay bag in the other stall, right, kiddo? Okay, bye. Alright, I gotta go get allergy meds. I think they're gone. They're at home. That's okay. I'll bring them tomorrow for the man. Let's go load up the 10. All right, go 10. He'll be back on Sunday afternoon, Zeke. He'll be gone for like 2 days, okay? He'll only be gone for like 2 days. Do you think you can handle that? Him only gone for 2 days? Only 2 days, kiddo. Oh, there we go. Got it. Here he is. Hey, buddy. I cannot find this halter plate anywhere, and I got Zeke. This is the CWD Mademoiselle bridle, or bridle halter. It's got the royal blue piping. I got Zeke one with emerald piping, but I cannot find in my email where the heck I got that where I got that nameplate from, because I want it to match, and I cannot find it for the life of me. Oh, you're okay, you're all right, you're all right. His little butt got the fan. Going through the tank again. The downside is like when I'd have to like unlock and lock the door. So I'm like, he's used to going through a door because that's kind of how the old barn manager loaded or brought him in the winter, so she didn't have to keep opening and closing the main door. All right, we get on. Hush, 10. All right, one more quick peek around. Bye, Zekers. I love you. Oh, he doesn't even give a shit. He's eating hay. He's like, whatever. He's getting a lot better about, okay, no, don't need that, don't need that. Good. He's getting a lot better about being all right when 10 leaves. He'll give like a scream or so, but he's not like panicking anymore, which I think is fantastic. Oh, I need to fill up the air in my tires on my trailer. Oops. Okay. All right. And we're off. Although I can't talk to you guys in the car because the air conditioning's still not working. So see you when you get to the NE. See you and see me. See you guys when we get to the NEC. You'll say hi to imaginary judges. Yeah. Little saying hi. Look. You gonna say hi up here? Say he's cool. Great. It's a little bitchy about the flies. But other than that, really good. Hey, go. You wanna look at this one? I don't know what ring we're in. Yeah, I don't know what ring we're in. What do you think? Good man! Good job. Does that feel good? Does that feel good? Does that feel good? Oh, thank you. Darling handsome. Can you smile? Can you smile? Give a good smile. Oh, that's a good smile. That's a good smile. Good job. I've got treats over by your stall. Yeah, you were a good boy. How relaxed he is with braids. He loves getting braided. Don't you love being braided? Oh, goodness. No, you are such a good boy. You need to smile. Oh, that was a really good one. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. That's not a very flattering angle for you. There you go. Oh, you are such a good man. Can we take a look at your braids? Oh, you love to see your braids? Oh, they're so good. You're so handsome. Yeah. So handsome. Just another good smile. Oh, really good one. Oh, that's really good. That's a really good smile. It's a really good smile. All right, last 2 cookies. Make it good. Make it good. Make it good with those last 2 cookies. Get the smile. Oh, really good one. Oh, that's good. Good job. Now you gotta finish your dinner. Here, back up. All right, Bean. You got your hay bag all filled. Yeah. Yeah, you got your hay bag all filled. Filled your water buckets. You need to finish your dinner, okay? I want that bowl clean by the time I come back in the morning, all right? Yeah, that's good. Ooh, I gotta brush your tail real quick. Okay. Alexa's here picking it. And then some stuff to put in the truck. See, we got him all tucked in. Good morning. Or it's not good morning. Good night. Good night. I love you. Oh, sassy. Rude. Fine. I'm leaving. Good morning, everybody. It is 5:15. I hardly slept last night at all. So today it's gonna be brutal, but that's what coffee's for, huh? My ride times today, I've got dressage at 8:35. And then my show jumping is at 10:58. So I needed to get there fairly early so that way I could get a 10 fed and be able to fix any braids that came out last night. And then just kind of be able to get ready so that way I'm on by 8 o'clock so I can warm him up and be ready to go down the center line this morning. I had a lesson with my trainer there yesterday, so that was fun. It's been a while since I've taken a lesson on 10 with her with the move and all that stuff, so that was kind of nice to... Whew, it is chilly this morning. I'm very, very excited. I think 10's gonna have a lot of fun this weekend. I hope to end on my dressage score. We'll see. So, yeah. Gotta get him fed, get ready, and go event. Did you have a good sleep? Oh, you yawning, man. You're definitely covered in savings. Oh, big yawn. Big yawn. Hi, handsome. I say at least you pooped all in the corner. Normally, oh, there's another big yawn. Oh. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. Wow. That's a big one. Oh. My goodness. Oh. No. You know better. You handsome now? Oh, look at how dirty. Dan. Sir. Mister. Oh, yeah, there you go. He's covered. He's covered. Well, at least your braids stayed in. Well, except for that one right up top. You just gotta get the shavings out, huh? And get everything all together. Hungry? Are you hungry? Hungry? Oh, no more knickering? Have you, is that enough? You got one knicker and now you're done? Good go. Good boy. Good boy. So, I'm gonna go walk my show jumping course right now while Ten's eating, and then I'm gonna take him out for a hand walk. So we've got the 2 dressage rinks here. The hardest thing with eventing for me to get used to, like in the dressage portion, was the smaller ring. Like, I'm obviously used to like the regular, like the large ring. So it was like kind of difficult for me to get used to that. Okay, so I got the course maps. Novice. I'm gonna go look at the ring, dressage ring. I like to kind of, even though I've been here like 1,000 times, I used to work here. I just like to go look at the rings and make sure everything's, you know, good to go. Morning! I think this will be ring 2, I think. So I'm gonna sit here and try and practice my test. You didn't even finish your breakfast. You barely even ate half of it. Am I gonna have to take your hay net out so you eat your breakfast? Am I gonna have to take your hay net out? Oh, we gotta fix your braids. Well, that's why we're here early. Is that why we're here early? Yeah. I'm gonna get them freshly done footsies. He got his feet done on Monday and the fever lines officially gone. There's a goose. What is that? What is that? Is that goose? Is that goose? We gonna get it? We gonna get it? Oh, trash can. Scared. Look at him go. Look at him duck. There he goes. Look at that belly. Look at that belly. You got a big old belly. Gotta fix that one braid. I think all the other ones look pretty good though. Yeah? All the other braids look okay. The grass looks so bad everywhere because we haven't had rain in like... We had like a couple hours of rain one day this week, and that was it. But other than that, we haven't had rain in almost 2 weeks or so. Luckily for us, it's gonna rain later this afternoon. It's like the grass is better over here. All right, so here is our warm-up. So basically what I'm just trying to do is get him in front of my leg, get him to take the bit down and out. I currently have him in a, it's a bomber bit, a bomber happy tongue, but it's the lightweight plastic one, not the metal. And he seems to like that the best out of anything that I've tried. Again, he still just hates bits in general, but for dressage, obviously, you have to have one, and I'm a mix. I like having bits. I like doing bitless, but I do think that for communication to transition bitless, it's easier if you start with a bit, if that makes sense, to get their muscles built up correctly. Can be done without, but that's just how I feel. Everybody's entitled to their own opinions. So essentially in the warm-up, what I'm trying to do, so my husband didn't get the original, like the beginning of the footage, but I start out at a very stretchy walk, a very stretchy trot, and then a stretchy canter with 10 in particular, because he does have kissing spine. It has gotten significantly better. We did get updated x-rays, and some of the areas that were getting really, really close are spreading apart. So it is possible without surgery to reverse it as long as they're not fused. So now what I'm doing is I'm going and doing trot to canter transitions, up and down and up and down and up and down. So that way I can get him on my aids, I can get him on the hind leg and get him listening. This is one of my favorite things to do, even with Zeke, is trot to canter transitions, because it's actually harder than a walk to canter transition for him, for them to be able to come down to the trot and then go up into the canter and come back down to the trot, staying on the hind leg. Since they're both completely different gaits, it's actually easier for them from the walk to canter, because the walk to canter is a very similar gait. So that trot to canter transition is pretty hard. Anyway, oh, that's Raina, Kinsey's horse. She's being ridden by Liza, one of the girls at the barn that we just moved from. So she was there. So anyway, going back around, really just trying to get his neck straight. With him, you can see here I have to counterflex quite a bit just to keep his shoulders in control. He's kind of like Gumby. Like, I can stretch his neck all over the place, but sometimes that kind of goes against us. So yeah, the little bit of counterflex really helps to get him straight. So that's something that definitely is a good thing to use. And once I feel like he is willing to stretch, but not just put his head down, but actually stretch and lift his back, because there's a difference. Just keeping their head down and trotting around with their head down does not mean that they're actively stretching in the right way. So just be careful of that. So now just obviously going around doing the other side with the trot to canter transitions. Really just trying to get him, you can see how I kind of counterflexed there a little bit and then straightened him back out. And that really just keeps him straight and keeps his shoulders in control, because he can really, really, really blow that shoulder out and make it seem like he's bending, but he's actually not bending. He's seriously like Gumby. I've never ridden a horse like this. He's so weird. He's so uncomfortable to ride. His trot is so bouncy. His canter's not too bad, but my God, his canter has gotten so much better.
it's like a totally different horse. So basically what we've done recently is we did Shockwave on his back, Shockwave on his SI, and Shockwave on his pole. He had a pole injury. For those who haven't followed us for a while, he had a pole injury on the track that was enough force for the nuclear ligament to pull bone fragment off of his pole. So they think he probably flipped over at the track. So that's something that we treated, and now we just maintain it with Shockwave about once a year. And then we also injected his hocks and stifles with Alpha 2. And after this show, I started him on Equine. So him and Zeke both are on Equine. Right now we're doing 5 milliliters every 4 days for 7 days. So they just had their second shot, and I can already tell a huge difference. So now we're practicing the halt, just so that way I can keep him straight in the halt and he doesn't push down into it and push into the bridle. We're really trying to get him more accountable to be on that hind leg, and now that we've had all his maintenance and he's feeling great, now we can kind of really start working on that. It takes a lot of muscle. And that was a pretty good halt, almost square. Oh, and then he backed up. So now we're going into the ring. This is novice test A. So coming down the center line, he was really good. Really, really straight. He kind of had a little bobble there. They were putting the flowers in right before we were about to go into our test. I don't know why, but that was very, very weird. So then you come across the diagonal and in your working trot. And he had a little bobble there. He kind of was like, I don't know, but he was really good. So then we come into our serpentine. So we cut this corner. And it's basically a half of a 20-meter circle, and then straight across the center line, and half of a 20-meter circle. So I'll cut this corner. Oh my God, I didn't change my diagonal. What a bad Kelsey. And then canter. He had a little moment of hesitation there, so I had to give him a little kick. And into a 20-meter circle. He was so good, just so good. And then he's pooping. But he kept going. He didn't change his gait. Look at him. He didn't change his gait, and he kept pooping. What a good boy. He's so good. Down into the trot, and then into your corner, and in the walk. I don't remember what the comments were, but I do remember that she said that walk transition was abrupt. He was a little too on my aids. So then you go into the free walk, and then it's basically diagonal, and then a turn, and then a diagonal. He could have definitely stretched quite a bit more. I find that in the ring, he doesn't stretch quite as much as he normally does, which is why I try to practice as much of it in the warm-up as I can. But he was a little bit tense. But all in all, I think he went in and put down a really, really good test. So a little came above the bridle there. Cut your corner and start the serpentine this direction. So a little straight over the center line, and then rebend to come around this side. Cut this corner, and then into your corner over here, and then you have your canter transition, which that one was pretty good. Came above the bridle a little bit, but I think this circle was a little bit better. Yeah, oh my God, look at how good he is. Oh my goodness, he's so handsome. I love him so much. So just trying to keep a hold of that outside shoulder. He kind of spooked down in this corner here, which honestly is okay. And then he comes down really nice, starts to go into our stretchy trot. He needs to stretch down a little bit more, and his nose needs to come out, but that spook right in the corner there definitely kind of threw us off on that, but he tried his best. So picking him back up, and then we come down, little bobble there, but we come down to a half circle here, and then come down the center line into our halt at G. And he was amazing. Look at that halt. Oh my God, what a good boy. We ended up getting a 32.2 and we're in 6th place.
Let me give you some cookies for being the best man in your dressage test. You are so good. I'm back to my trailer. My jump saddle. 10 was perfect. Like, I could not have envisioned a better dressage test for him. Like, absolutely on point, perfect. I'm over the moon. God, he was amazing. I just took all my dressage stuff back to the trailer. I didn't get a tax stall because I didn't want to pay for it. So I'm getting my jump saddle, my show jump saddle. I'm gonna clean that and condition that real quick, and then kind of clean up the stuff and chill out. God. Show jumping in a little less than 2 hours. It looks like it's gonna rain, which it's supposed to, but who knows? We'll see. We'll see what it ends up doing. If it does, it does. We need it.
All right, so this is our jumping warm-up. So at this point, we're currently sitting in 6th place. He came out a wee bit wild. Since the warm-up ring is right next to the jump ring, I mean, there were a lot of people were having problems with the course. People were crashing into jumps. There were a ton of rails, and it actually like really kind of spooked him a little bit. He definitely, he was a little amped. He says, "Oh my God, this is the funnest cross rail I've ever seen. So much fun." He is such a turd. I'm like, come on, buddy. Just wait a minute to celebrate. My trainer was just laughing at him. She was like, "Wow, he's a little wild today." And I'm like, "Yeah, we are." So then coming to do the vertical, and then I had to get a little bit hey, knock it off, because with as many people that ended up coming into the warm-up ring while we were in there, I wanted him to pay attention because I didn't want to run into anybody. So I'm like, there is a time and a place, buddy, and like this is not the time or the place. He is just such a turd. Oh my gosh. Just watching this back is so funny. So I did the cross rail twice, the vertical twice, and then the oxer twice, but I don't think see, that's what I was worried about. I was like, buddy, come on, pay attention. I didn't want to run into anybody, but I did each jump twice just to get him confident. So then this is our round. So I went in and I wanted to show him the jumps just to get him looking. He's like, "Ooh, I don't know about those ones." Once the whistle goes, I wanted to come around to be able to get a good look at this first jump. He spooked at the flower jump, which I'm glad we were able to see it before we jumped over it, so I made the right decision there. Came to the first jump really nice. Had to sit back, and then I woed him here, and look at how good he came back. Oh, what a good boy. Just so we got that correct distance, because we either would have chipped or it would have been long. So I'm glad I made that adjustment there. Hit this oxer really nice. Now look at me. Look at my shoulders forward. Yep. And he chipped into it, but my God, that horse saved us the jump and is just, he's such a saint. And then to the butterfly jump, jumps the crap out of that because it scared him, but I was so proud of him. Had to add my leg there because he was a little bit hesitant towards that one. Come around, tried to celebrate a little bit, had to lift him back up. Got a really nice distance to that oxer. Really liked this line, had to push a little bit. But in this corner, he wasn't quite paying attention, and this two-stride was giving people problems, and it gave us problems too. He almost added there and saved us from disaster. And then this last jump, a lot of people had it down, so I'm proud of him. And then he spooked in the corner, so that was it, and we were in third. Oh my god. We were sitting in third after show jumping. He was so good. My god, he saved my ass quite a few times. He was a little spooky, a little bit behind my leg, which kind of got some distances messed up, but like, holy crap, he was so good. So now I'm gonna go walk the cross country course.
It isn't hard to tell what you were thinking, babe.